All right, everybody, that time of the week now where we introduce our friends from First Hawaiian Bank who have sound financial advice for us. And joining us right now are Dan Rosenberger, a good friend of ours for a very long time, and the lovely Miss Laura Lynn Dakinay. Very nice to have you. Hafa, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Jason.
Okay, and Laura, you get the esteemed honor of introducing Dan tonight because we're going to talk about wealth management, a very interesting term.
Yeah, we're proud to welcome Dan to the First Hawaiian family. He comes to us with 20 years of financial planning experience, and he'll be joining our team of wealth management advisors, Cecilia Balimba and Tony Scholing, and he'll be at our tuning branch in the wealth management offices.
All right, so transitioning over to Dan. Dan, congratulations and everything.
Thank you.
I've known you for quite a while and everything
Yes.
like that. Your credentials are very well deserved and everything, so First Hawaiian is certainly lucky to have you.
Well, thank you.
Now on that note, wealth management is kind of maybe broadly defined, but also might be a little of a misnomer and everything. How wealthy does one have to be to avail of wealth management services?
Actually, First Hawaiian Bank Wealth Management Group, we have the capability of helping families and businesses in all stages of their life. So, for example, we might help a young family that is just starting out. They may be thinking about retirement, which seems like a lifetime away. So we start with them and getting them in a disciplined approach to retirement. They might be thinking about setting up college education funding for their children. We can help them with that. Or they might be thinking about protecting the assets they do have, or protecting their dreams and goals. And so we'll be talking about an appropriate amount of insurance coverage for them. On the other end of the spectrum, or near the other end of the spectrum, we work with clients that have accumulated some wealth. And so now they're concerned about preserving their wealth. Their thoughts may be on retirement as well, but from a different perspective. Now their retirement thoughts are, am I going to outlive my retirement assets? So we help put together a plan. They have a strategic distribution process for their retirement assets. They might also be thinking about what becomes of their assets, or their wealth, or their money, in other words, after they pass away. So we help them with some legacy planning. And that's where we might come in play, is a comprehensive financial plan, and maybe even suggest a trust.
Okay, now, interesting question now, because is it more challenging for somebody or a family to get involved with wealth management when they're just starting out, maybe just graduated from college, or, just got out of the Army, or maybe much later in life and everything after they've accumulated, assets and equity and things like that?
It's always better to start as soon as you can. It's hard for young people to be thinking that far in advance, especially about retirement. So what we do is we advise them, and we help set them up in programs where systematically they set aside a little bit, and we work with them on an ongoing basis to make sure that they are able to stick to their plan. If, as things do change in life, things change, then we revisit the plan and work with them on working towards those goals in light of the fact that something has changed. Maybe there's additional children, or financially they're doing a little bit better.
Okay, well, Laura, you get the last word. How can people contact not only Dan and his team, but anybody at First Hawaiian if they have any questions about wealth management?
They're in our tuning branch in the wealth management offices, and the number there is 646-1335.
All right, well, Dan and Laura, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, always